Podcast featuring
Markneto, Nicolas, Odeur Toastman, Tony Guns, and Mr. Alchemist.
Welcome to the special biannual 9/11 podcast.
Oh,
It's
my God.
It's a special edition.
Why is it biannual?
Because after this, we can go bowling and experience for ourselves the wonderful joy of knocking things down.
no, you have to throw one and hit one pin down, and then you have to throw the other ball and hit the other.
And then
It's so...
and we all gotta scream before the...
Then we have to make a memorial.
It's no longer the 7/10 split.
Well, anyways, welcome to the
Oh,
podcast.
John, it's a great idea.
Jesus
That's what we do.
Christ. That's a great way to start
That
this
is
off.
I don't
We can do
condone that.
afterwards. It's a great idea.
Alright.
That was terrible.
So...
It is biannual, though. I like how it starts and Mark just walks around and jingles keys.
I
had to get another beer.
He's just gonna go up to the mic next and be like, "Jingle kites, jangle, jangle,
Ooh,
jangles."
it just kicked water.
This just in, folks. Mark is an alcoholic.
Aziz.
I have a problem.
Hey there, guy, you want some more beer?
I've been drinking too many beers.
Alright, so the other day I was at this store. The store will remain unnamed. It was Target. But I was at Target. And I was wearing one of my famous shirts that has no sleeves, because that's how I usually dress.
Fucking cool guy.
And this lady walks up because she sees my tattoo, and she's like, "Son, why did you get that tattoo?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You have a tattoo that literally is proclaiming you are a thief." And I was like, "I have no tattoo that says I am a thief." And then she points out my tattoo, and I have the word robbers tattooed on me. And I was not going to delve into the detail of the tattoo, but she told me to leave, and I was like, "Lady, you don't even work here, and you're telling me to leave because I have a tattoo that's offending you?"
You know what you should have said? Yeah, I am a thief of pussy.
No.
Oh my god.
It was
You
terrible.
should have given her the finger, but not the one that she's thinking of, like a finger and then in her butt.
No. Then I would have to leave. I would have, robbed her of all her dignity.
I mean,
You'd
I
robbed her of her-
probably should have done that, now that I think of it.
you could have been like, "Yeah, I'm a robber and trying
Here
to
we
reach
are,
for a person." Like, "Nah, I'm just
advocating
kidding." But hey,
We are not advocating rape.
Just
That was our
saying.
conscience speaking. I mean,
Uh,
that was probably worse.
Hello?
That is literally indicating rape. So wait,
Yep.
we're not, but our mind is.
wait, what? Our minds are getting raped? Is that what I'm
Or
hearing?
advocating rape.
Is the mind advocating the rape, or is...
The penis?
Moving on.
Fucking-
That was terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay, let's see. I have under my belt. I got 9/11. And rape
Wait,
jokes.
you did it?
Yeah, I did the 9/11 thing immediately. That was like the first thing I said.
I'm
terrorist
still-
watch list on the first episode.
Yep.
God damn it.
This is
Yeah.
the way to
Voice
start.
of Reason, Terrorist Watch, number 1.
No one knows.
Domestic
who we are.
terrorist.
It's not going to be a picture of him. It's going to be a picture of, a brain
It'll,
thing. Voice of
It'll have a
reason.
question mark for the fucking...
It's gonna be a Minecraft
That's not,
avatar.
that's not what he looks like. That's just a picture.
It'll be
You
like,
can
in the
find out what he
description,
looks
rapes
like.
kids playing Minecraft.
George Bush sitting there in his little office. He's the head of terrorist control. He's like, these kids in this podcast, they're on the watch list now.
Oh,
Become
they were-
Texas, I'm gonna
That
get
was
him.
a good character. Now
the,
do
N-
another.
the NSA, how they
Hi, I'm not George Bush.
how they sit
3.
and
I'm
watch.
Secret Agent George Bush.
Secret Agent Bush.
Why is it when you said that, I just imagine George Bush dressed like
A commando.
Scarlett Johansson in the Marvel movies?
Black Widow?
I imagine it
The
Widow.
exact outfit.
I know, like,
The red
it's
wig.
weird, it's his
Red
head,
wig,
but,
yeah.
like, her body. So it's like his
Look
head,
at my
her
sweet
body,
voluptuous
like,
titties.
sticking around.
Hey, my big ol' ass.
Oh man.
Pay attention to the ass. Thor and Loki was.
Oh my
I have the
god.
pictures.
Tony,
No.
what do you think of my titties? And then he just runs away.
Wait, who runs away? He or
He
me?
runs away.
Well, yeah, they run away from each other.
Is Dick Cheney the Hawkeye guy who shoots his friend in the face?
He only shoots his friend. They're like, do something!
Like, he clearly aims
Oh,
at
I'm
the
sorry,
bad guys
Hawkeye.
and hits his
You
friend
were in the
face.
way.
Like, there's all these, like, here's him, there's all these monsters far off in the distance. He pulls out the bow, he fires it, you
He
see
just
the arrow
shoots
go
the
up,
one
and
kid,
you see
like,
the guy over
in
here,
the
and he
area.
just hit and fall to the floor.
Oh
And
god.
then that's
I
all
couldn't
he
see
does.
him well.
You got him. Excellent shot.
He also
He
has-
sprung upon me and scared me. What did you want me to do?
He also has Scarlett Johansson.
I do
body.
like the fact
So
that
is
we're
everyone?
Everybody has Scarlett Johansson bodies.
At this point, 9-year-old jokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is old shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's good shit.
Well, you were the one earlier that said we were gonna do our 9/11
Yeah, you
biannual.
9/11 is forever.
It's like 7-Eleven. That's always on.
Pretty sure that's
Oh
terrible.
my god, you guys.
It's always an open discussion.
Oh,
I like
God.
how sad Tommy is.
I'm gonna make sure we neuter you so you can't reproduce.
Yeah.
It's cool. Probably can anyway.
I got sad for other reasons.
What's a good time? What's a good thing to talk about?
I don't know.
Let's talk
Alright,
about our
alright.
dating lives. How's that
Oh,
going?
I got one.
Let's talk about.
I had something I wanted to ask
Alright,
you guys.
well,
Okay.
We'll go with you.
So, work relationship wise, you don't have to talk about where you're at now.
Oh god.
Have you guys ever done anything with a coworker?
Yes.
I could say
Yes.
that it's happened to me maybe a good 4 or 5 times. 3 of them I did not plan on happening, but it just kind of did.
What was his name?
It was you, Tom.
Tom.
Oh, he got you with the roofies.
Oh.
How
I
did
mean-
he get the job?
I mean, Tom and I roofied each other.
You guys roofied each other, so how do you know?
There's video evidence. I just saw him taking me home. Well, to his home. I woke up in his bed. Was like, "What's up, man? What
You've
happened?"
never-
No. Anyways,
You've never been here.
I know.
Is this
And-
where
and-
magic happens?
I was here last
It
time.
always happens in here. It's like Disneyland. Anyways,
I'm never going to Disneyland again. That was terrible.
So, what is like the worst you've ever done with a coworker?
All the way.
All the way?
All the way.
Yeah, all the way.
They'll rename nameless.
I can say safely it was an accidental all the way.
Oh, mine
And-
was an accident.
No, and mid coitus.
Would you fucking fall in? Like,
Okay, so mid
It's
coitus.
like, oh god, the slippery banana peel. Oh, now my penis.
No,
is
the
out.
one thing I can admit that sucked about it is she was a very promiscuous girl. By me saying when I worked with her, she randomly out of nowhere was like, "Hey, I bought these outfits for my boyfriend out in another state."
Manny has crabs.
No, I don't. I am
We
predominantly
should do this
clean.
right. Tommy, you
So do
be
I.
the girl in this one.
The voice of reason.
You talk to him like she would. Go.
Yes,
Whoa,
role
whoa.
play. Role play.
Whoa.
The girl that you
Come on,
just hit
Tommy.
up, or she
Hit
hit
me
you
up with
up.
that girl voice.
I don't know.
Alright.
Serenade me with the beautiful symphony of girl noises.
Best girl voice I got right here.
That's
That's like a Hodor
that's
voice
like
more than
that's
anything.
like Caitlyn Jenner voice. Do like it.
Hi. Do you want to put your finger in my butt?
Yep,
I'm
I would
pretty sure
run.
that's all
I
she
mean-
I
would
would
do.
run the opposite.
I don't know
way.
how
I
many
wouldn't-
girls do fart noises.
I wouldn't
but-
even run. I would just literally just slit my throat right now.
Like,
Fucking-
I've never known a girl to like want anal, but to really show.
I tried something new today. Okay,
What?
I'll be the girl. Alright?
Alright,
Go.
who's the
This
guy?
is a story all about how my anus got flipped turned inside out.
Okay, so
Alright,
so
since we're talking, has anybody ever done that?
what anal
Yes.
to a girl, not to you,
And
right?
to anyone at all. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't judge.
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have.
That's gross.
Are
No,
dogs human?
Does it? Yeah, I was just about to make that
Wait,
same
what?
statement.
Fucking, you guys ever have dog nail? All it does is remind me of Family Guy.
Oh my
That
god!
fucking one joke where he's just like,
Does
you
it?
okay?
Does it have to be the same species?
I mean, Tom, are you talking about goat
If
fucking here?
you've
Like, are
gone
you goat-
bestiality, I'm not to judge, but
And did it have to be my penis?
yes,
Okay.
that's the only thing that would matter.
Then no, I have not.
They're good. That was the answer I was hoping to hear.
I'd be pretty shocked
I would never
if it happened.
like if a girl like said, "Hey, let's do that." I think I would. I don't know. That sounds terrible to me.
I don't know, man.
I think you should man the fuck up
when
and
you're in
jam
the
it
heat
wherever
of the
she wants
moment,
it.
dude,
I agree.
things
Nah,
happen.
That's I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like I said, heat of the moment, things happen.
You.
What? What beer?
No, I pointed at the beer just to
So
say,
you
look,
want me,
there's
you want me to do
beer.
this?
No, get him one.
I can't
He
get
needs
to
a
it.
beer.
Stand your lazy ass.
He was late and he's retarded.
And he didn't bring anything but tacos.
I mean, tacos are live.
Well,
Those
those
are
tacos
pre-
are good.
Those were
but
pretty good tacos.
Initially, it sounded like
I'm okay with him
right.
being late if that's the reason he was late.
Okay.
That's a little-
So getting
But-
back to
but
where
if you're
I
late
was.
again, I will be so pissed.
Shut the fuck up. And getting back to where I was. We're gonna get hit with
Is it
all
racist that I enjoy doing lawn work?
I don't know. I
Is
feel
that
like
No, that's a
racist?
great thing.
No,
Or is
it's
that like-
stereotypical
Or is that like an
at the very
unnecessary
least.
stereotype? Like I enjoy it. Like it's relaxing to me.
Really?
Like mentally relaxing, not
I've never
physically.
seen someone.
Come here, Senor Bush. I'm going to cut you.
No.
Secret Agent Bush doesn't
No
take
more
that
lemon
shit.
pledge.
Yeah, with his big old.
Not today,
Scarlett
motherfucker.
Johansson
Oh no,
with
Mr.
his
John,
nice
come
Scarlett
here.
Johansson booty.
Mr. Bush,
Mr.
ven
Bush.
aquí. I'm going
But,
to
Very
train you
attractive
down.
when he gets
To answer that question, no. I've been fairly professional at work.
He says fairly.
Define fairly.
I tried to date coworkers
Ah.
that I probably shouldn't have because
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
was directly overseeing them. But other
Oh,
than
same
that,
store.
yeah.
I've done a few same
But-
store situations. But those.
Hopefully not at my store.
Nope.
Oh, you're not employed by me anyway anymore.
No, it doesn't
I'm
even
a
matter.
free man. Thank the Lord. I do miss it, but
Should we go down this list?
I mean, I guess it's the same
I
thing.
mean, we can. You guys don't have anything to add to that?
I was saying we just talk about dating lives or like.
Mark, I
So
could
you want me to
tell a
never
story
say
from
it?
Mark. He
You've never dated anyone? Oh, not,
That's
or
the
not
thing,
dating.
it's-
So-
right now.
nobody's working.
I'm not
So,
dating anyone right now.
Mark was working for himself, and he was his own coworker, and he took himself into the bathroom and gave himself a lefty.
I went crazy on myself.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever done that on your lunch breaks at work?
No.
No, yeah.
I mean, I think
No, I haven't.
Oh,
but
you make
I
it
thought
sound
that's.
so, like,
I
you're
thought that's
looking
what we
for
were
that
getting
comfort
I don't
into.
know, dude.
As
You,
a-
You know when somebody asks that and they're just looking for the comfort zone? Like,
No, I
oh,
honestly
maybe
haven't.
these people know what I'm talking
maybe
about.
these guys did it, so I could tell my story.
No, I've never whacked it. I've never whacked it in a public bathroom, period.
Have you ever done-
I've done a public bathroom, but
Wait, whacked it or with someone?
both.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, champ.
Whacked it. That's kind of...
That's ballsy right there. I'll give you that.
Why?
It's the.
If you need to release the tension,
I-
release the fucking tension.
I have
Go
no
on your
idea.
interview.
Like, it literally just
An
happened.
interview might relax you a bit.
It really just happened.
During the
That's-
interview?
During the
No,
interview?
not during the interview.
So
Please
today-
don't.
Okay, I got something bad for you.
You're
How about-
hired.
Are
How
you
about this?
are you masturbating?
You're hired.
That depends on what you do right now.
So I think okay. Let me ask you this: worst place you guys have ever had sex? Feeling guilty about it, like
in-
worst place
Oh, in a school classroom.
In your bed.
in a church.
Have you really?
Damn.
Yeah, I was
You're
17.
going to fucking hell.
No, dude.
I was 17, dude.
I'd
I
never
felt
do it in a
so.
church.
I felt so bad.
I wouldn't even do it in a church parking lot.
The high school I went to was like down the street from a church, and they had like these after
Why
school
didn't you just do
things.
it at your high school?
Were you in her organs?
Pretty much.
Oh, that was terrible.
No, they had like this little like
It's not long enough.
community thing like upstairs, and then
Good call,
God, that'd
Ted.
be weird. You're just
No.
looking up at, like, Jesus' sad, depressed looking
dude, what if
face.
it's that picture like
You're just like, this is for you, Jesus.
it's like I'm making another one of you. No, what if it's like that picture of Jesus, the one where he's like thumbs upping, like giving you that look?
What church do you go to?
No,
that
have
they
you not seen that?
picture?
Have you not seen that meme?
I have seen that picture.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if some?
Oh, I wasn't actually there. You're
No,
just
I'm
oh,
saying like,
okay.
what if like you're just okay? What if you're randomly fucking
Like,
a girl
it's-
and you see
it's
that
weird when
that
you-
picture of Jesus, like, hey, what's up?
When
You're
you
doing
said
good.
in a church, I thought, like, during. Like, the
No,
person's up
thing,
there
no,
talking, and
no.
you guys are in the audience. and
If
it's
you
just,
do
like,
that, I
oh,
would personally give you $100. But I would need video evidence. But please cut yourself out of it.
You
I
just
mean, I'll
want a
blur.
porn tape of Manny,
That would
dude.
be...
When you
Nah.
guys
That
were
would-
leaving that room, did like a priest and a little kid walk in? They're like, "Our turn."
Oh, that's terrible.
Who said our turn? Did you say it?
Does the
Oh,
priest say
yeah,
our
Like, they were
turn, or
both
does the
kinda
kid
No,
say our
because-
turn?
The kid would just be in his arms, like, almost being held like a football, and he's like, our turn. He's like, ah!
And then he spikes the kid.
Oh,
Touchdown, Jesus!
oh
Oh,
god.
I've only met, like, 2 priests in my whole life.
I think I meant like
I've never met a
I'm not,
priest.
like, because I go to church, because I went to, like, a funeral thing. Nicholas, you were there. We were on a boat to dump the ashes of my
Oh, I
uncle,
thought you-
my grandma, and my grandpa. And we were like, oh, we're gonna dump their ashes in the ocean. Cool. And then we got on the boat, and we were in the ocean, and it's rocking up and down, and everyone got seasick. So we're all trying not to we're all holding back our vomit. And my dad's just laughing in the corner. Like, this is supposed to be a funeral, like a big thing. We're all giggling, and some of us are like sick, trying not to throw up.
I hate
And then,
boats.
I still want to go out deep sea fishing and stuff. Speaking of
I'd
boats.
like to go diving, but I never.
You
wanna
have
go.
balls, sir. You have balls.
I
do
love
not
to
I
go
right now.
never
diving.
want to go. I'm more worried about getting seasick on a boat than I am getting eaten by like a shark.
Same.
I think
I've
Just
gone.
having been seasick.
When I went on vacation, I went free diving. My
Again,
least favorite part was the boat. Like, I got so seasick, I hit the part where I was like, I'm going to jump out of this boat just so I can be off of this boat.
Yeah, it's the worst thing. So we had to dump these ashes. I'm kind of glad no one was dumping ashes and throwing up with them.
That would have been a
That
sight.
would've been
Jeez.
great.
Well, when I went on vacation,
Here,
I was
grab one
free
more.
balling.
Are you free balling?
Yeah, dude.
He's
Balls
like
out.
free balling right
You're
now.
just in here, though. I know, because you called me.
You're sitting where my balls are. Or were.
Our balls.
He's just on the phone.
Are they still there?
He's on the phone,
Your
Mark.
balls
Like,
just roll off the
and I
back.
just
I
beating
can
it.
put them over there.
Put the balls over here.
Anyway.
Do you
But,
sleep naked?
Oh, yeah.
sleep-
I do too.
I've never
I
slept
can't-
naked.
No, see,
I
when
could
people.
never do it.
It
I did
depends.
for a while,
Cer-
and I
certain
can't-
days I
can't
don't.
get
It's
into it.
super
It depends.
comfortable.
It
You know what
depends.
I'm really like,
Oh, no,
When I
no,
was-
that's the lifestyle.
I think it depends on your sheets.
when I was like a
Yeah.
teenager,
My sheets are bomb.
I love how he gets up to.
Like-
I like that.
that's the thing though, like as a teenager, you know when you're a teenager you get all the shitty acne and shit.
Yes.
I never wanted to sleep naked because I didn't want all that touching my sheets.
Yeah.
So I'd wear a shirt.
I never
And
had
nowadays I can't do it because I just the thought of getting in a bed where I know all my sweat could be on bothers me.
I don't
So I
know
have
if
to wear a
it's
shirt.
I like how
just
the
like
topic
my.
changed from me fucking in a church to dumping ashes and then coming
Do
to.
you sleep naked?
Yeah.
Do you think
Well-
that's interesting? Do you
well,
sleep naked?
I think
I've done it.
I don't know if I'm the only one with this problem, but when I do, I sleep on my
Oh,
stomach,
your
so I
penis
have
is
to.
so big it falls off the side.
I mean, I have a side bed, like a little sidecar for a motorcycle. Just
Imagine a little thing that extends out the bed has its own little pillow.
Oh, is that
for
a
the tip of
footstool
your
No,
for your
but-
dog?
and just-
No.
real talk though. Like, I sleep on my stomach, so
So he sleeps on this ball.
I
and that's what
have
wakes
to
him up.
literally like legs apart and like
I do
push
the same
everything
thing.
down.
I do the same
You
thing.
know what's weird?
Same exact thing. Like
Yeah, we must be playing.
no, and it's all right. And speaking of sleeping, like when you guys sleep, how is your head? Like I see all those people that sleep like coffin style, like they
Fuck
face
that,
up.
dude.
I can't do that.
I
Like
can't.
at all. Like the way
Avoid sleeping on your back. You'll get sleep
No,
paralysis like a
the-
motherfucker.
Oh, I
I
fucking hate that.
I had a few of those and I hated it. Every single one.
Those
No,
are
like I
fucking
sleep.
terrifying.
The way I sleep,
Right.
like even my doctors told me stop doing it because like the way I sleep. You know how some people like they have like their face like side to the pillow and like they have their nose like so they can breathe and everything. I literally sleep face into the pillow.
You might as well
Oh,
try to kill yourself.
No, and then like there'll be, and like but like that's the way I get myself to sleep. But then I'll wake up with my face to the side.
Yep.
But there are some nights where I'll wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'll just go because I never
the
moved.
fuck?
I never moved, and like
Actually-
it's like literally the scariest thing ever because
Yeah.
like getting the wind knocked out of you, but
Yeah.
like your brain is so oxygen deprived, you literally like for those few seconds you wake up, you forget how to breathe.
You're
It's-
freaking out.
Yeah.
That actually leads into the thing on this list, which is best and worst dreams. Because the worst ones I ever get are the ones where I get sleep paralysis.
Yep.
And it is a form of
Those are
dream
fucking
because I get
terrible.
those nightmare ones.
But does that count as
and
a
what
dream?
happens?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it-
you're essentially
Well, your
lucid
body's
dreaming
awake, your
almost.
brain's
Yeah,
asleep.
because like
Yeah.
I've
But
had-
before we get too far into
There's-
that, I sleep on my hand. Like I almost like you know. Well, hang on. You know, like when you're a baby and like your parents will hold you and they hold your head, and sometimes like it's like
Oh,
that.
you have to put your hand on your face.
I will literally have one hand under my pillow, and I'll have my hand on my face like this or like that.
I
and
do
I
one hand
cannot
under
sleep
the
if I
pillow.
don't do that.
I do one hand under the pillow.
I
And
always
the
have
other
my
hand.
hand
The
under
other
it.
hand, it's up to do whatever the hell it
the
wants.
funniest thing though is I've fallen asleep on my arm, and I
Gave
woke-
yourself a handy when it
all
was numb.
So
He
I
gave
woke
himself
up
to
and I
stranger.
couldn't feel the entirety of my
Oh,
arm. And
yes.
you're just like waving it around, and you're like, no.
I have
But,
carpal tunnel. I wake up almost
but
daily with
for
a numb
For
hand.
the worst best dream of everything,
Terrible.
for sleep paralysis, I've gotten 2 different kinds that are horrible. I got the one where your face is head first in the pillow, and it's like what you're saying, you forget how to breathe. It's really weird. It's horrible. And then the other one is the sleep paralysis, and they talked about it on some like documentary.
There's a
movie
there's a
thing.
bunch about it.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I was laying.
What about sleep paralysis?
I was laying with my back against a wall, and I fell asleep. My room was out. Like I was facing the rest of my room, including the door. I fall asleep. I go into sleep paralysis, but
It's like I'm an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic. I fall asleep, get sleep paralysis, and my dream was the rest of the room. And this dream always happens this way: door opens, ghost, creepy, dark lady thing starts coming
fuck
at me.
that.
and I can't move, and I just watch it.
And you
It's
start
so
and you
sick.
try to scream, but you can't.
Yeah, you can't
just
scream,
does the whole-
and you can't move.
And then it runs up and fucks you.
It does,
No,
and it does it all wrong.
For me, the scariest thing, like my mom, I remember her telling me this, but it scares me.
Because of
Because,
the
like,
cuckooing?
Wait, she told you it because
No.
it scares you?
No, like it scares me every time she says it. Because like she'll bring it up at like family parties. So like for some reason she'll just say it. There was one night where I guess like for some reason my mom was the only one awake, and me and my dad were sharing the same dreams. Where like it was like 2 a.m. My dad, like in his dream, he screams out like my name and like yelling at someone to like let me go. And then like as soon as he finishes screaming, I start screaming in my dream. Like saying like someone help me, and my mom like literally like runs over, but we were all asleep.
Oh, that's fucking
Like
trippy.
that's trippy as hell.
I get the thing where the audio from outside of me gets into my dream. So like one time I fell asleep in the living room as a kid and Rugrats was on. And in my dream, all the people from Rugrats were around me, but they were talking the lines from the show. But it wasn't with the show because I wasn't watching it, so it was just random stuff.
It's just like all talking, like
I
how
can't
to
remember
mark.
what Rugrats episode it was, but I do remember the grandpa was there. I was like, why is he here?
He's like, come here, young man. I'm
Dude,
gonna
if you
fuck
ever
you.
like,
Why would he doesn't say that in the show? So why would he say that in my... That's Isaac Chuck.
no, dude, if you ever go back and watch some of the shit that Grandma says are like so adult-oriented jokes, you're just like, what the fuck? How did I not catch this?
Well, that's the reason they did it. They did it for all the parents that got stuck watching it.
Come
the
here
That's
and
what they
make
do for
my
a lot of
hand.
that shit.
Yeah, dude,
That's
like
every single kid's
I think
show.
there's like one episode where he's literally renting a porn and like nobody gets it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
dude,
get
you
it
know
as a
what,
kid.
you know-
I watched it and I was like, what is the big deal with this? And then
Why can't they
Yeah, he was like-
Grandpa just wanted to jack it, like...
Grandma just wanted to sit
And
there and watch
you knew
porn.
the babies wouldn't get what was going on, so it's just like, whatever.
It's all dust that
There's
comes out.
just a lot of that in there. It's just for... I know they do that with, like, comic book shows, because they know there's older people that
Yeah.
watch them, too. So, like, in the animes, there's a Batman Harley, like, remember when she comes out of the pie?
Oh,
That
yeah, that's right.
fucking amazing, that scene where she comes out of the pie,
Pudding for
and
my
she's
pudding.
like, want some of my pie? You want seconds? And then Joker just throws her out
Or no,
The window,
like,
yeah.
kicks her
No,
out.
he
I'm like,
even,
that
she
guy's
even though she's
big,
like,
but-
you want to ride your Harley? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, like Joker, sex is gross. Throws her out of the room.
Yeah, you gruff bitch.
No, but
As he covers his fucking
Yeah.
mouth.
Why for some reason,
yeah,
Mark
no.
Hamill's Joker
But
is coming out of
going
his
back
mouth.
into the dream thing, like when you guys have nightmares, like what are your nightmares? Because like I remember like
I always have like fucking.
Because
I had this dumbest one
No.
where a fucking snake was chasing me. It's a little snake! And I'm running through backyards, and
It's
the
like, hey,
snake
come back
turned
here,
in-
I'm
and the
sneaking like a
snake-
snake.
And no matter how fast I ran, it would catch up to me. And it was like a ninja snake, because I jump over a fence,
it have,
and
like-
it got over the fence.
Did it have ninja
It like
stars
flails
too?
over the fence like.
It might as well.
no, like
They just
it's
chase
such
me.
a sad thing. 'cause
It has
I-
that
I-
Naruto chase music as he's running
No.
after.
I used to have like the craziest nightmares, like monsters and demons.
I
Like,
still
what
have
the
them.
hell?
demon
No, but ever since I had my kid, like the only nightmares I ever have are like of like something happening to my son, and like I'll literally wake up crying, and like, but like I can watch like, and I used to like be able to like have no emotions at all. Like I'd watch a scary movie and like nothing, but like I watch like a TV show, like a normal TV show, and like a kid gets sick on the TV show, and like I'll like lose it.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So,
Well, I do know why, but
take,
I hate it.
taking out of yours, scary movies when you were a kid. What was like the number one?
I still
that-
can't watch The Ring.
Okay,
I still
besides
can't watch
that,
The Ring.
what was like the number one that scared the ever-loving shit out of you? And to this day, you're still like, fuck that
For
movie.
me,
The Ring.
For me,
It
it's partially...
and Blair Witch.
For me, it was when I was a little kid. Because growing up, my dad and my uncle didn't matter. They always put on scary movies, and then we'd watch it with them. When we were like, I think it was like 7 or 8, like really young, we'd watch these movies, like Halloween, Chucky, all of them.
Yeah.
So like one time, I watched Chucky, and it scared the shit out of me.
Oh my
forever.
god.
And then my uncle, being the huge asshole that he
Same.
was, threw me into the garage with the light off and threw a doll at me.
Dude, you know what's worse? My uncle had
Close
the
the door.
actual Chucky doll. He would terrify me. I was like,
He was
4
alive? Like, it was the real Chucky?
No. Like, he had like one that was like, I don't know if it was like prop or it looked fucking real. I was terrified. Dude, mind you, I was 4 or 5 years old. He would like, God, and I still remember this. There was one time I went into his room. I don't know where before. He just called me in.
And he fucked you.
Shut the fuck up.
Dressed as Chucky.
No.
And that's how you're scared.
Come here, little boy.
Come here, little boy.
Why is he Mickey?
I don't know why you turned into Mickey. He
I
doesn't
don't
look like Mickey.
Do you have something against Disneyland?
I had a pass, so I mean, it doesn't even matter. No, anyways, like, I remember one time he's like under, he was under his bed and he had the doll right there next to him. He's like pretending like the doll's taking him away, and it terrified the shit out of me.
Man, y'all got fucking like
Or the-
first world ass problems.
I know,
man.
dude. I was a
I
little.
was a little fucking kid,
Dude,
and
you were the
movies-
one that posted on Facebook about you're like, oh, I have to start The Witcher over because I got
Oh,
the complete
yeah.
edition.
Oh,
that's
Shut
a
up,
problem.
your
Yeah,
first
yeah.
world
Get
problem.
out
Well,
of here.
Witcher. Dear
Okay.
God. I've been
Cujo.
hearing say Yennefer.
Cujo. If you
Oh,
guys
isn't that
have
the one where
seen
it's
the
like
one with
that
the
little
monster
dog?
dog?
Yeah, the big ass thing.
And then It was another one, but
Pennywise
I had real
Clown.
shit to scare me. Like my
Don't
brother, my oldest brother, used to terrorize me, and he would chase me around because he was a tow truck driver. He used to chase me around the yard with a
With a
fucking
tow truck?
taser.
Oh.
What?
So hearing scary shit about movies means nothing to me.
Well, I 2 seconds.
Why is your
I
brother
thought-
an
I don't know
asshole?
what tow trucker had to do with taser. Do they
Because
just
he
bring tasers?
carries the
They
taser
just
on
bring
him.
Why would he chase you with the taser? They're like,
Because he
Why not?
wanted to
I-
antagonize me.
2 seconds there, I thought he was gonna chase you with the tow truck. Like, you were like, he's a tow truck guy, he should chase me.
he just
Trying
has
to-
like a whip outside,
Trying
like
to
fucking
tow
trying
my
to get
fat
him.
ass around. He's like,
You want to lose weight, Tommy?
But, like,
Yeah, you're not even... Dude, remember that one day at work when like I told you like for some reason like we brought up like our weights or whatever, and like I was like, man, not even a bobcat could lift you up. And you thought I was talking about the tractor bobcat, but I was talking about the actual bobcats.
The actor Bobcat.
yeah, I got pretty.
yeah.
I got pretty
He got
pissed
so
that day.
pissed because he was like, dude, did you just have... He's like, because Tom was like, dude, no, because Tom was like, because Tom yelled at me. He's like, dude, I'm not that fat, and I was like, I guarantee you a bobcat cannot pick you up. He's like, those things can lift 3
Imagine him
times.
from Scrooge just running up the fucking town.
No,
Hey, come to Tommy, I'm a bitch.
it wasn't until the very end that I realized he was talking about the tractor, and I was talking about the animal.
And it's gonna be a bobcat driving a bobcat.
He'll be in the fucking police academy fucking outfit.
Why
he
the
was in.
fuck is that Bobcat? It's not even like him.
I don't know how to do his voice.
That's how he sounds, dude.
Oh my god.
He has Jared Leto with him and Shotgun do the Joker
Jared
laugh.
Leto. Jared Leto just seemed like a Johnny Depp character.
Alright,
Dude,
anything...
He
What, Suicide Squad, you want to talk about
No,
that?
no, no. I was gonna say, does anyone else have anything to add to that current subject?
what
What
about
was the horror
scary?
movies?
It's not anything to do with that. I just want to explain that I did the 9/11 joke because we're recording this on 9/11, and I don't bring up 9/11 randomly.
Okay.
That's true. That
Next
was
podcast is gonna be labeled
Finally, the
9/11.
voice of reason was something
30
reasonable.
30-some minutes of recording, and he clarifies now. So all of you that hated him for the past 30
30
minutes,
minutes.
Wait,
you can hate him a little less now.
Let's
Put
hit the
your
voice of
comments-
reasoning a little more.
Comments below. Let me know.
How about this? So, voice of reasoning. Alright,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of stuff to talk about. Anyways, in terms of scary stuff, I don't really think of any movies. I did play a lot though.
Excuse me.
I played like Resident Evil 3.
Dude.
And
Fuck yeah.
Scary games. Are
Resident
the
Evil
worst
2.
for me.
Wait,
Two.
what was
I
the
didn't
one
have
where the
to. I only
dogs
had 3
had
though, so
popped
it's like-
out?
When
No,
you when
no,
you're
the
walking when you're in the
That was the third one.
Was it the third one?
I think
When you were in
that
the
was the
mansion and then like...
No,
I-
that's the first one.
Okay, yeah, I remember
But-
that. Like, when the dog popped into the window, I fucking lost my shit. I got so scared, I pulled my controller and it fucked up the
The
game.
days when controllers had cords.
There were 2 times where I got
Similar
caught
times.
off guard really hard, and this is when Resident Evil was new. I was playing Resident Evil 2 and you're in the police station walking through the hallway with all the boarded up windows, and the zombies reach through and grab you. It was literally a nope situation. I got up, I was like, fuck that. Turned my shit off and walked out and went and played outside. A little fucking fat kid.
So
You
you were
go
so
outside
scared
anyway.
you actually went outside.
Yeah, I left. I was like, peace.
Thing for me
Jesus.
is as a kid, you're not good at like. Resident Evil requires a lot of inventory management.
Oh,
And as
dude,
a
I
kid,
shot
you're just-
everything. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
give
were
a
like,
fuck.
nope, 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 and then you'd run out and you'd be
You're
like,
like, shit,
no more playing.
shit.
So like, I always cheated. I had the Game Shark for it. So I cheated.
Give me infinite ammo.
Yeah, and then what ended up happening, I always got more scared during their cutscenes.
I was good
back
at
when
the
you used to
game.
be
Like,
scared of them.
I beat Resident Evil 2, I think in 4 hours and 30 minutes, no saves. I was that kid that played it probably 40 fucking times.
I used to
like-
pretend I was in Resident Evil as a kid. I
Yeah.
have a toy gun running
Oh,
around my
dude,
house.
there's.
Bang,
I
bang.
definitely have a
Fucking
story.
die, zombies,
I
but
have a
real life-
I have a friend of mine that we were younger and we were playing Resident Evil. We're in like 6th grade, and I'm at his house and I convince him. I'm telling him, look, zombies are going to be real within the next year. It's going to happen, and he was pretty fucking gullible and believed me. So the next time I go over to his house, he had gone into his grandpa's room, and his grandpa had a shotgun and
Oh my
Guns
god.
and stuff.
Oh my god.
Well, hang on.
Killed a
He
kid.
he didn't grab the gun, but he got bullets. And he
Just duct tapes
he-
them to his hands
no.
just to punch the zombies
He's
with
Vulcan
bullets.
from
Fuck
Metal
up!
Gear.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Ugh.
But he ends up giving me a couple bullets, and I take them home.
You took 2 bullets?
No, it was more than a couple. It was like 5 or 6.
You lied to
whatever.
me.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are you
a
doing?
goddamn liar.
You throw them at people?
I take them home anyway. And my mother, who's like the coolest mother on the planet, but she finds my desk drawer. She was putting socks in my drawer, and she finds 6 bullets in there, and I'm a 6th grader.
It's always the
And-
sock drawer.
She,
There's
yeah.
gonna be 6 kids at school that are gonna
Yeah.
die this week. That's what she's thinking.
Are we talking about school shooting in there? Dude, I'm
No.
gonna backhand the shit out of you.
Continue.
But yeah, so she's like, "Where the fuck did you get these?" And I explained the story, and I wasn't allowed to see my buddy for a while.
Because he's so gullible.
Well, no, like
I would have
he's
used that for more evil.
he's still a
Like mine.
friend. He's still a friend to this day. I think it's been a while since I've talked to him. There's various shit going on as to why.
The dumbest thing I ever did with something like that was like,
You know him. Oh, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm keeping him anonymous.
give me something to rhyme with it.
I used to live with him.
That's not a rhyme. Used to live with him isn't a rhyme.
No one
His
else
name
is gonna-
Oh, your friend Bim.
Bim?
No,
Yes,
Biff?
Bim, the infamous Bim.
I used to live with him.
Did you take him back to the future?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's Biff, you
Hello,
fucking idiot.
McFly.
the
Alright, I've
dumbest-
seen that movie once, alright?
Wait. The for scary video games,
Oh yeah.
I just want to mention that I turned off GTA San Andreas because I'm afraid of black people.
Oh god, there's one right there. Turn off.
Really?
How do you
I was
turn
like,
it
you
off?
could
look
only-
like
you could
shadows,
only play,
and then I
you could
turned
only
it off.
play 2/3 of the life.
How do you turn it off in real life? Do you just run?
He just
I
covers
just
his
close
eyes
my
and says,
eyes.
no, 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 no.
Just scream.
No,
No, no, no.
the dumbest thing I think I ever did was like in high school involving I don't even think you consider firearms, but it was like my BB gun,
Oh
and I
shit.
rode my bike with it in my backpack.
Oh,
around,
shit.
And that's like the cop could shoot people for like Nerf guns.
West Coast motherfucker, that's how we roll.
I got in trouble the minute I got home because I wasn't even supposed to leave the house with it. But I
Not
did.
everyone's like that.
I'm acting ethnic too.
Now we're leaving it in.
God damn it!
Your BB gun was in your backpack.
Might as well I'll just put on big black sunglasses, wear some hat backwards, some dicky shorts, and long black socks.
Do we need a vape?
We need one. Somebody needs to
Big
plop that vape.
I
right
honestly hate people that vape.
Right?
I have nothing against vaping,
I just
but
hate
it's the people that
associated with
flaunt it that are like, "Oh, I'm a professional vapor." First of all,
Did you
what
see
the
that guy
hell
in America's
does that
Got
mean?
Talent?
Like,
Like,
you're-
that's like
you
vaping
could-
to get in?
You could say that with anything, but the worst thing I could think of is like, it's the same thing with like people that smoke weed. Like, if you smoke weed, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Now, if your name on Xbox is Fat Blunt 420 Smoke
Which is
Weed,
like half fucking
Per
every-
day.
No, that's
I
like,
mean-
that's not just on Xbox. That's like everywhere.
no,
dude,
no,
like
true,
on
but
console.
It was.
you're the most boring person I could think of if you have to describe yourself by like.
Hey,
I'm vegan.
X420 Blaze.
I'm
What if that's
vegan.
your Xbox name, but you've never smoked before?
Then you're a fucking dumb like 6-year-old kid who thinks it's cool.
What if it's
Lie,
one
You
of
just
your
lie.
birthdays?
offended
What-
every person in the world right now.
No, but
No, he
Like-
insulted all the little kids on Xbox. Like, I'm like,
Fuck this guy.
yeah,
Like
fuck
all
those
like
kids.
the one thing I learned from playing
Yeah,
video
I'm
games
gonna fuck
online
those kids.
was
Fuck
that.
those. Let's all agree. Let's fuck those kids.
Fuck kids.
The one thing I learned from playing video
I
games
think that's
online
the
is
one
that
thing we
everyone
agree.
fucked my mom.
Yeah,
No,
Wait,
dude,
all I heard
it's
was
like-
fuck my mom. What's going on?
That the one thing I learned from playing video games online is that apparently a lot of people have fucked my mom.
Oh.
No,
Well-
I think the worst thing is like when
I
you're
thought
playing.
you were like saying the one thing I learned about video games is I always wanted to fuck my mom. I was
Oh
like,
god,
I was
no.
like, that's a new thing with games.
No, or the worst thing is like if you're playing with friends before they have the party system, it's like, hey dude, we're gonna go to.
Hey, shut the fuck up, faggot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how you have to mute kids.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, mute.
Well,
You used to.
Or they call you like fucking you bean eating taco fucker, or calling you like fucking go out
I
in the field
actually,
and pick
that
up.
was me too. I'm
I
sorry.
was
I never ran
extremely
into that on
like
video games.
back in the day. I played Gears of War a lot, and I was extremely racist. I'm not a racist person, but I was being racist to piss the person off.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
But leading back, if you have to describe yourself by, hey, I'm like the first thing you say to somebody is, hey, I'm vegan, or hey, I smoke weed, I want to smoke, like, you're a boring fucking person. Like, you need to do something with yourself.
I don't
'cause-
think I've ever ran into too many annoying kids on the internet.
I
when
have.
I'm playing games. I don't. Maybe it's because I don't.
You
play
do
You
a
know
lot
what?
of
I ran
party
into a bunch of-
systems.
Yeah, I do parties a lot. and
I will
don't play
honestly
any
like
game
rarely
chat.
ever not game.
Go on
chat.
Call of Duty outside of a party.
I don't
and
refuse to, but like,
you'll see what happens.
I did
dude.
that one time. Still having nightmares.
We used to do for Call of Duty was like back when it was actually cool, like two or three of the Modern Warfare ones.
Yeah.
World at War.
There was only one guy that ever tried to annoy everybody, and he wasn't like a kid. He was an older guy. He
Yeah.
just talked a lot of shit. So all we did was we were just very nice to him. He really got annoyed by it. So I'd like snipe him in the head, and then I'd ask him if
good
we could be
game.
best friends, and then he'd get mad. He's like, "What, are you gay?" And I'm like, "As long as we can hug, I mean, it's cool." And he'd just get madder and madder.
Dude, that's like the best thing though now. Like now that I'm older and I'm not like a dumb little shit kid, is when somebody tries to shit talk. Like I was playing Overwatch dude the other day,
Ugh.
and I was a Widowmaker, and there was another Widowmaker on the team. Like I just popped up, sniped him, killed him instantly, and then he killed me. I'm like, all right, we're getting pushed back. I'm like, fuck, I want to switch to Roadhog. He's still sniping. I'm like, hook, dead. Sends me a message. Oh, you fucking faggot, you suck. You had to switch to Roadhog. I'm like, yeah, it's a team-based game.
Yeah.
My
It's weird.
favorite.
It's weird.
And
when
I
get
was like,
mad
I
at
messaged
you.
him. I was like, hey man, thanks for the feedback though. You have yourself a
Yeah.
good day. And he's like,
my favorite
like,
is
you're
the people
fucking
that
gay.
message you that are like, oh man, you think you're so cool because you're good at video games? Man, my girlfriend the whole time was like giving me a BJ. Like I wasn't even trying.
meanwhile,
Like,
the girlfriend's like
okay.
this fat, fucking, ugly, disgusting thing.
Okay.
It's
We all know that was a lie. Or all the people that are like, LOL, that was my brother playing, now it's my turn. And then
And
they
they
still
still
suck.
suck.
Yeah.
it's just weird when somebody gets mad at you just because you know how to
If-
work
if
the
you have-
system.
well,
It's like if you have to take the time out of your day just to message me, like,
No, if you
fucking
if
waste
you
like
have a
5
life
minutes.
where you're like so angry at video games that it like resorts to that, like you need to start reevaluating everything. Like, yes, I get angry at games, but I get angry.
I get
angry
pretty
because-
mad.
There's certain
He's in the
games.
room when I get mad, but I never get mad enough to send someone a message.
No, like,
like
I
I'm
get
not
angry
gonna
when I-
sit there type up something.
Yeah, like I
I'll
get
never
angry
do
when I
that.
can't beat a level on a game. I'm not gonna like sue the people for making the
play
game too
Dark
hard.
Souls.
Alright, do
and you'll
you-
get angry?
No,
but-
because
Getting-
that game gives me anxiety.
So getting into a tangent with games, have you ever just purposely trolled people just to get them pissed? 'Cause
every day.
I do that,
But-
and I did that in Ark a lot. The best thing I can say is there was a bunch of, and I call them squeakers because they're
Ark,
kids.
you pleb.
Anyways, Ark is fun.
How does that have anything to do with him being
What
a
the
pleb?
fuck is art?
Ark is basically like think Minecraft with dinosaurs.
You haven't heard of Ark?
Have you not seen?
Oh,
do you know
wait,
what? Do you think what
I've
Daisy
seen, I
is?
think I've seen it. Yeah,
Like it's
I've seen
Daisy
it now.
essentially without any.
Ark's pretty great. I'm still waiting for it to finish.
No,
its beta.
it's great. It's really good. I
I
just
know
bought the
which
new
one you
DLC, and the
guys
DLC is surprisingly good. Anyways, a buddy of mine and me, we were playing, and this kid kept following us. We're like, hey, do you want to just dick with this dude real quick? He's like, yeah.
So
You
now
gonna
you're
dick
gay?
that dude real quick?
We dicked him good.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
dicking him, I mean we
So
we
what
knocked
Mark
him
said
out.
earlier, we're gonna fuck those
We-
kids.
Fuck those kids.
I want to lock him in my basement.
Nope, that got weird.
No, we're not locking
Whoa,
anyone
whoa,
in the
whoa.
basement. All I'm saying is we're gonna fuck them.
In the basement.
No, so
This is not going to be locked.
this was the
It's
asshole.
not gonna-
They're free to go. They just don't know that.
it's the
Why are you keeping
implication.
me in here?
I didn't force anything.
There's no way out of here.
It's like he
What
just
about
like,
those stairs?
he does a Mickey voice while he antagonize them.
Hey, you want to stay in there, little bitch? Oh!
Oh man.
No, anyways,
Oh.
this is where the dickish side of me came out, and he kept following us. We were like, yeah, come here, we'll help you out, man. It was him and like 2 other kids. They didn't notice. We beat the shit out of them, knocked them out, threw all 3 of them in like a 1-by-1 cell to where they couldn't get out. We kept them knocked out with narco berries, and the whole time, and all chat, they're like, "Please, what do we do? Why are you doing this?"
This doesn't sound like a video game. That sounds like you really beat someone.
It was funny as shit. Just because everybody in the chat was like talking shit to them. They're like, "How did you manage to get knocked out? Why are you in a 1-by-1 cell?" And they're like, "We can't get out."
No, I don't.
And the only way you could get out is if you kill yourself by like punching the walls and losing your health. But we wouldn't even let them do that. We kept them knocked out for like an hour.
I hate video games.
I have a similar story on Metal Gear. When I used to play Metal Gear Online, we would trank people instead of killing them, which in Metal Gear, if you've ever played it, it's the worst thing ever. When you get tranked, you have to like move your fucking joystick back and forth really fast to regain consciousness. But we would trank somebody, and then if you've played it, you understand how magazines and sleep mines work. So there was a proximity, you'd lay a magazine on top of them, and as soon as they wake up, they go, "Oh," and look at the magazine, and they can't move, they're paralyzed. And then I would just run back up and trank them in the head again, and they'd be passed out. And then I would not do it again, and I would leave sleep mines all around them, around all the corners where they were going to leave. So they get up and think everything's okay, and they run around, and they find me in a corner, and there's a sleep gas mine that goes off and knocks them out again. Then I magazine them again, and they finally just... I did it enough to the point where they fucking left. They just straight boned out of the game.
Yeah, you're that asshole.
Piece of shit.
There's days where you just need to troll people just to feel fucking better. Where it's hilarious.
I don't think I've
You
ever
got some
had a day like
issues?
that.
No,
I
I hear there's group therapy sessions for that. They're pretty great.
Nah, dude, trolling people is fucking hilarious, especially when they get stupid mad and they start like going racist as fuck on you, and they just keep calling you the same thing over and over, and it's just like, alright, dude, that's funny.
You guys saw the video that I posted up when I was playing Overwatch, and
What were your bastions?
No, I crouched on that Widowmaker. I came up behind him and knocked him out and killed him. And he sent me a message. He's like, "Man, fuck you! You gotta crouch on me. You think you're good?" And I was
It's
like,
like good enough to
I
crouch
was like,
behind you, not
well,
notice.
I was like, yeah, well, you might need to practice your Widowmaker. And he was talking all this shit, and then we turned it into compliments, and then we became friends afterwards. It was really weird. He's like, "Well, you got a really good Genji," and I was like, "The fuck?"
Did he try to give you his number after so you could come over and suck your dick?
He reached through the mic and like hit my tonsils, dude. It was hard.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
It all started with, "What are you wearing today?"
It all started with, "What are you wearing?"
I had just woken up, balls were out.
What?
Rumble.
He said it.
Dicks
Beat
out.
him.
What are you wearing?
Beat him.
That's it.
Dicks
Beat him.
out. Dicks out. I had to.
Why-
I had to.
Manny,
Why-
next
why-
podcast,
why-
I am getting a mini chair and you're being forced to sit in it.
Oh, yeah.
You're fucked.
For fucking up today, you have to sit in the mini chair.
Yep.
Whatever.
You were late and you were up
They-
late.
It's not like this chair gives my ass any more comfort than that.
Oh,
mini
dude.
one
Oh,
did.
wait till you see the mini
Oh,
chair.
dude. It's gonna be like a dollhouse chair. It's,
And it's
basically
gonna
gonna be
pointed
in
the
your
middle.
asshole.
It's gonna be a thumbtack in the middle.
I stabbed
I
someone.
just
with
let
a
all my
thumbtack.
diabetes all over the floor with blood. Just be like,
That was weird.
That's
gross.
cool.
yeah, diabetes.
Diabetes?
I got diabetes.
Did he die yet?
Wilford Brimley? No.
He's still
Is
alive?
that the guy that does the
He
whole,
became a cat. And he has the... Have you not
Boy,
seen that?
he
The
became a
cat...
cat?
The cat, Wilford
Oh, is
Brimley.
it a meme? Don't
No,
show
it's
me
not a
no
meme,
memes.
dude. It's a picture.
If you pull up a fucking meme, I'm gonna get mad.
It's not a meme, you fuck.
I don't want
Then what is it?
Let's get on another subject, because we've been running with this
Let me
for
look
far
on the
too
list.
fucking
Next
long.
one on
No.
the list, do we got...
Jared Leto's Joker.
I could talk for years on that fucking shitty movie. And
How about
every-
no, though?
See,
No, I won't.
I don't think
Alright.
that movie
Hey,
was
what
that
about the
bad.
Macintosh Joker?
It's terrible.
I didn't think
What
it was
was-
that bad either.
What was terrible about it?
Like everything.
What?
Tell me what's noteworthy about the movie.
Oh,
what
God,
what
here we go.
what would make me go to the movie and say that was awesome? Thank you.
Deadshot.
I mean, not
Doing
just
what?
Deadshot.
Being the actor that Smith is.
I mean, that wasn't Deadshot. That was just Will Smith, to be honest.
Yeah.
that's also
That's
true.
just-
Will
just to
Smith
say
was
if
like
you
the only kind of feasible part
Alright,
of
I
the
also
movie.
do-
Independence Day, Suicide Squad. That's a terrible sell.
Alright, first of
No,
this is the way I watch movies. Is I go in and
Welcome
I
to
leave
the squad.
I leave the critic at home. The pants are also at home. I take shorts sometimes. I like to be relaxed.
He takes him. He's not wearing them though.
No. No, and I just sit and I watch the movie. I enjoy it.
I know. Here's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
oh,
my
flashy colors,
fucking
ooh,
God.
explosions, excitement.
It's
Ooh,
terrible.
all
So you
this,
guys can't see
and
it, but I brought up
enjoy
the
it.
Wilford Brimley cat, and I showed it
Put
to
up on
everyone.
video when you edit it.
That's like saying
yeah.
you like Batman and Robin. Like, it's that level bad.
I did
At
like
least
it.
that had
I mean-
funny.
I mean,
At
George
least that
Clooney
funny
wasn't
Actually,
bad
wait, Batman
Batman.
Robin at least has cohesiveness. Nothing in that movie works.
Chill out.
Nothing.
What?
All of it's bad.
Fucking
Like,
Arnold, dude.
like, okay, Will Smith aside, what's a good thing in the movie?
Margot
What's
Robbie.
a scene? What's a scene
What's
where
a
you were like,
scene?
that was an awesomely executed
I
scene.
really
I'm glad
like
they
this.
put-
I really like the scene when they're in like the Situation Room when you get introduced to Enchantress. I really like that
The
scene.
when they start with logic that makes no fucking sense, and they do things that
It is
make no
a
sense.
comic book movie. Tell
No,
me
here's
when
the
it's
thing.
supposed
No,
to
no,
Here's
no,
the
make
thing.
sense.
There's comic book movie. There's simple.
Civil
comic-
War was a
here's-
comic book
here's the thing.
movie.
No, here's the thing.
Suicide Squad
no.
was pissed.
With
With
a
comic
shrinking
book,
man.
With a comic book movie, yes, you don't have to have completely foolproof logic. But the basic reasoning needs to be basic, little as much as possible. I'm going to assemble a team to stop Superman-like threats. I better get Harley Quinn with a baseball bat
Yes,
on that team.
that part
Because-
I
doesn't
better
make sense.
get
Think of
the
it-
guy
think
who
of this.
shoots
Hang on.
guns. I gotta get the Crocodile Man.
Where the
If-
fuck was Aquaman, Wonder Woman,
No, if she
Batman,
if she
all
wanted-
these people?
Right,
If
where
she
were
wanted
they?
to deal with
Why
those-
didn't Batman go and
Why
save
no?
them?
Why did if she wanted to assemble
Why
this
was
team
Slipknot
to take on
even
that,
in the trailer?
She would have assembled the fucking Justice League, not these
Well,
people.
they aren't even set up right then and there. This is before
No,
this.
it doesn't matter. Where was well, first of all, Superman was dead. Not dead. He's
But no, but
he's
even
gonna
if
come
you're
back.
saying- even
All
if
right.
you're saying we're
First
gonna
of all,
handle Superman-like
all
threats,
Spoilers.
We're gonna go. All right,
Spoilers.
I want to go back. All right, in the Batman, in the Dawn of Justice.
Anyways,
in
guys,
the,
this
in,
is our review of Just
No,
Suicide.
Justice League.
in the Justice League movie coming up. If
I wanna
Batman
die
doesn't
right
come
now.
back with a mullet and his black Superman suit, I will be pissed.
What the fuck are you talking about? More
Because, dude, when in the Doomsday versus Superman comic book, when Superman dies,
Anyways, the movie's
he,
shit. Let's
he
move
comes
on.
back.
Can we
with a-
fuck off of this?
He comes
Yeah,
back
fuck
with a
this.
black Superman suit.
Oh yeah,
and he
and
has
the
a
beard
mullet.
and
Marvel greater than sign DC.
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
that's
movies
true.
definitely.
I don't know. I don't like how Marvel's fucking super family oriented.
I don't like how your face looks.
It's owned
I
by
don't like
Disney.
how your breath smells.
Wait,
Maybe a
I
little
don't
bit.
like how your breath smells.
Yeah. How would-
I don't like how your breasts smell.
We got on here, we got childhood stories.
I cut my nose in half on Easter
So-
when I was 8.
Whoa, what the
I did.
fuck?
Wait, what'd you say?
I cut my nose in half.
The mic is yours.
No, okay.
How do you cut your nose?
Alright, it was Easter. I still remember it. Alright. I was on a scooter, on those Razor scooters. Oh, and I'll tell you, they're named Razors for a reason. Bink! Alright,
That was the shitty joke.
right? It was terrible. Dad joke. No. Alright.
Let me tell you, kids.
No.
They're called razors for a reason.
Oh.
They'll cut your nose
I
off.
was riding down a
A
hill.
lot of dumb kids.
And it was at my grandma's house, and she has this like super long driveway, and I was riding down it, and I don't know what happened, but like I lost control of the scooter, fell, and my nose landed on the side of the scooter, and all I remember was I couldn't breathe after that.
Oh god, dude, fuck that.
Dude, okay, I literally cut my nose from like my entire right nostril up to almost where my eye's at. Like I still have the scar.
That's bad.
And I remember being rushed to the emergency room, and like they did the surgery so fast that I wasn't able to be put under. They hooked me up to the tubes and they were doing the emergency surgery on my nose as I was still awake, interacting with the people.
Dude,
like I
that's-
watced it happen.
That's pretty fucking.
Is that why you look like Voldemort?
I will beat you where you stand. I do not look like
I
Voldemort.
love that fucking spell because it's the dumbest sounding thing ever.
Dude, like I remember, I
it
remember
just
reading
sounds
it.
so
Like
bad.
when I read the book, I was like, I didn't think that it was
Yeah, you
pronounced
don't
like
think
that.
about it in the book.
You fucking don't. And then like when the
Then
movies
you-
came out, it's like
They have to say it like in the books. You read it, so it's like abracadabra, blah blah blah, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, spell. But in the book or in the movie, because it's a movie and they're shooting really quick, they gotta say it really fast.
Well,
So it's
yeah.
I finally got it. And it's
Well,
just really
dude. Well, it also doesn't make sense because in that same scene, when you first see like Voldemort for real, like he says it, But then in the next part, like 2 minutes later, he doesn't say it,
Well,
but his
they-
wand does it.
They
Like,
pseudo-
does your wand auto
they-
save your
they
previous
do that,
spell?
They do explain that.
It's like
I
a
think
needed
it's in the
spell.
books. I don't know.
I've never
I don't
read
know
the
if they
books
explain
to
it in the
start.
books or not, but isn't it like if you get good enough, you don't actually have to announce
No, you don't
So
have
you
to.
can
just
you can
launch
think
it.
it.
Yeah, you
You
can
can
launch
think
Yeah,
it.
you can think the spells.
So
I'll
how did Voldemort not kill everyone? All you have to do is think it. If he was the greatest wizard ever, how did you just...
What the fuck did I miss?
You
We
missed.
start talking about Harry
No,
Potter.
because...
We moved from childhood
Because
stories
he
and
got his
busted
nose
it
Okay,
cut
out.
off.
okay, I was
And then he
talking
became
about how my
Voldemort.
surgery, how I was awake during the emergency surgery.
And they wizarded you?
No, and then
No, he
and then
became
Nick, and then
Voldemort.
Nick said, "Is that why I look like Voldemort?"
And he's Harry Potter. It's really weird because he's
Nick's
a really
Harry
tall
Potter.
Harry Potter.
The
compared to
scar is
Voldemort.
in my asshole.
It's in your ass.
Harry
It's
Potter
still
in the
shaped
cursed
like a-
asshole.
It's like there's the asshole and you see like the scar coming out of it, like the handful.
All his poops come out like lightning bolts.
Other stories.
It's like a,
have any
it's
of
like
you
a
guys-
fucking Play-Doh.
Oh yeah, you squeeze it, it like produces the shape.
Exactly, the scar.
Oh my god.
Scar
Dirty.
shape.
What about
Oh
other
my
childhood
God. Okay,
stories?
okay, I
What
got-
about you
Wait, you
guys?
said
Dude, I was the
Man.
test dummy for all of our
What?
stupid shit we built. Hey Manny, here's your ramp, go off it. I don't want to. Do it. Why? I'm your older cousin. Okay.
Your name's
That sounds
Jump off the
terrible.
ramp. Fucking eat shit.
That sounds terrible.
Dude, I was the guinea pig
Here's
for
a-
everything my cousins did.
name to be heard.
I want it to be a secret forever.
Yeah.
You want your
You want to be like
Daryl?
Zach? Just
I'm pretty
like
sure we
no
mentioned-
pictures of you, like just
Nothing.
drawn
No,
in
but
thing.
I'm
he
pretty
has his
sure we
name. He's the one
mentioned
his
your name earlier.
Yeah.
His first name.
I don't think we've really said it.
I think
it
I said
doesn't
his name
matter because
earlier.
chances are most of your things are your first name.
No, whenever we say his name, we have to bleep it out. That has to be the
What if we
thing.
do that to all of
No,
our
just
names?
bleep it out with my name.
bleep it out with the...
Nick. No, I planned on doing that as part of the intro, anyways. Having all of us introduced almost like Captain Dickhead, but not stealing that exact thing, but
Not stealing
just like my name or just like my voice, just like
We can have Mark do the Macintosh.
Microsoft Sam. God damn it!
But yeah, you missed a great story about me cutting my nose.
He
man.
cut his
Well-
nose on a razor. You know what?
That's pretty
I don't
brutal.
really have any stories of razor scooters. All I have is my friends broke my razor scooter.
What a bunch of
How did they
pricks.
break a razor scooter?
They just took it for they were like they came over to the house.
and they
you
picked
know
it up and
both.
just went.
And they made out with
no,
you.
they made out with me. They sweet talked me, and then they were like, can we borrow your razor scooter? I said, sure, why not? Because I thought, oh, we're friends. They take it back and they like threw it up in the air like as hard as they could to watch it hit the ground because they're kids and they're
What the
assholes.
fuck?
So they just bent everything and broke it.
And then they ripped the handlebars out and fucked him.
Well,
Come
You know
here.
how those handles come out? And they have a little string.
Oh, there's the string.
They just cut the string and they just shoved them in their
I've always wanted to like cut off the handlebar part and use those as nunchucks. Aren't they interconnected?
Yeah.
I knew somebody who gave me your nunchucks.
No,
And they were just two legs of a chair held together by a chain.
What?
And it was this Mexican who gave it to me and I was like, this is the most like
Mexican
Mexican way to make nunchucks I've ever seen. And they're just
Oh
two
my
legs
God.
of chairs with like the shitty chain
Did they-
in them.
did-
And they could work like nunchucks.
Oh, they worked? Then they weren't
They could
Mexican.
function. But
They were
they
Mexican.
were two legs of chairs.
Growing up in a
How
Mexican
much
household,
more
we
cheap
can
can
say
you
that.
get than that? Like,
They
you can-
worked. Is the thing.
See, I'm a Nisha.
But I had those for a while. I don't know. I think I threw them away or something.
I need to see those.
I don't know if we still have them.
you can make them yourself.
It's not too hard. Just get a connector and then just get some sharp blades.
Jeez.
You can have yourself a proper weapon for battle.
Have you guys ever broken a bone before?
No, thank
I've
God.
only sprained one by like I was riding my bike and my leg, I don't know why, slipped off the pedal and went into the front wheel.
I broke my
It
left.
flipped, and my leg went into the mountain. And
I broke my left
I've
wrist.
done that too.
And I remember it was in 6th grade.
Oh, dude.
I broke my left wrist. My mom dropped me off at school. I was playing in the playground, snapped my left wrist before
Oh.
school even started. Had to call my mom. She's pissed because she was like driving. She's like, you couldn't even like wait until like the end of the day.
To break your wrist?
Could you please break your wrists at the proper time?
Yeah. No.
inconveniencing me. Can you fix it?
She
and break
picks
it
me up.
later?
Instead of us going to the hospital, I go to work with her. Wait for her to get onto her lunch. All right, wait for her to get onto her lunch break. Then we go to the hospital.
That is all
That's
kinds of
parenting right there.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
that
you
was-
were the first child.
That
You're
was
the
like
test
her.
dummy,
That was
let's
like
be
her way of
honest.
punishing me.
Is this before or after he became the leader of the Death Eaters?
That was after.
Is that after? so she knew you were evil at this point.
But at that point,
As he's
she
fixing
knew.
his
As you
wrist.
got
I mean, with the way I dress and all my tattoos and yeah,
I don't think he had tattoos. Chance.
now I do. It's like-
Oh, yeah, he did. He had the stupid snake.
I've seen people with that actually tattooed on
Yeah, it's
them.
kind of.
God.
They have like the
Don't go
deathly.
blowing
What was
the
that?
toot-toot.
Was that
Is
like?
that our way of moving to the next subject?
No, I just wanted to
If
blow
we
a
did
train
go off
whistle.
this list,
No, Mark.
I threw it,
None of
All right,
you
we have to
guys-
have voice of reasoning come up with a good story then. Something done.
but
awkward silence. My favorite.
that's always the
No,
best
did you guys
part.
hear like growing up? Did everybody like ever say that like stupid like thing like? Oh, like every time there's an awkward silence, a gay person's born.
What?
You guys ever
Wait,
heard
what?
that?
What? No.
Like that was something like
I've never heard
that was
I was
something
told don't look a stranger in the eyes or they'll fuck you.
really.
No.
Oh.
You was told that by a stranger.
He's like, hey, little boy, don't look me in the eyes.
No, for the longest time, I was like realistically for the longest time, like I wouldn't look like strangers in the eye. Like not necessarily strangers, like even teachers.
So wait a minute, you hated gay people enough to...
No.
No, they don't need to be born.
No,
I
I don't know.
gotta
I'm just
stop
saying,
this.
like people like that's something like people would say.
I gotta
don't
stop those
call that
gays.
at all.
That's why Tony was always quiet as a kid.
What, just like trying to like I need as many gay people born as possible. I have nothing against them. Like I hate.
You have your body against them.
Hey,
I don't recall.
I've been hit on by gay guys before, and I think it's way more of a compliment than being hit on by
Speaking
one.
of
I
that-
used to just lie a lot as a kid because I thought it was cool.
Did you know that
You were
they
such
say
a
like
cool
the
guy.
better of a liar
I
you
know,
fucking
he
wild.
lied so much, he walked around wearing a dress and just fucking men constantly.
I was just
Trying to
like,
get- They say that
got you.
the better of a liar you are, like the smarter you are.
You make out with them for like 5 minutes and you take off, you just, ha ha, I have a pee-pee.
Stupid.
No, like that South Park episode where like
That's
he
just
goes,
a South Park
he
episode.
goes,
Butters?
he goes,
No,
no,
the cop,
the
where
cop
he
goes undercover.
as a prostitute.
Yeah, but,
and he
like-
just starts fucking everybody.
Yeah,
but
but he,
then,
but
like,
he,
he doesn't arrest until after.
yeah,
he's
until
done
after
the
they
deed.
like go inside.
So after he's given a blowjob, he'll be like, "Cop!" Like,
Yeah, and then the cop's like, you know, you don't have to go all the way. He's like, I need the evidence.
yeah.
And he spits in you.
Yeah, it's gross. Like, and he like farts
Oh,
out. my
God,
God,
dude. Fucking
What I was
South
talking
Park, man.
about.
I love South Park.
But oh yeah, I used to lie a lot as a kid. I used to just lie all the time. There was no way they could ever fact check me back then.
No,
so
because
Google
Google
so
wasn't there.
We used to watch like Beast Wars, the television show.
Bestiality Wars?
That is a great show.
Mm.
And
Just
I
fucking
watched
horses
it, I
fighting
watched
with their
it, and
cocks.
then like I told them I had this new video game where you did all this shit in it, and I never owned it. I never had the game didn't even exist, but I told them I had it.
Well, that's
They were
like working at
impressed.
retail. You gotta lie just to sell.
And
Yeah,
lying
fuck,
is
dude.
just so
I haven't played
wonderful.
90% of the things that
People walk in,
people ask me about.
like my regulars would know that I only play sports games. But to everyone else, I played every single game.
I used to
in
hate
the
those guys that
store.
came in that were like super like console fanboy or whatever, and it's just like, what do you play on? This? Oh, you're a faggot. Like,
Why would
okay.
you tell that to someone in retail?
I don't know, dude. Like, that was the one thing I hated about working
That's the
retail.
one thing they don't do. No one cares.
I love retail for the people that it matters to. Like growing up, like video games meant the world to me. So like when I see the kids come in, like I would love that.
And you
But
want
when I see like the guys that are in their 30s walk in and they're mad at me for a game costing this much,
or like,
you
this
got
game
other
is
problems.
shit.
Oh yeah, they're like, I bought this game yesterday. It
Yeah,
sucks.
but-
Can I return
but
it?
you
Or they like
control
blame you, and it's
prices.
like, dude, I didn't work on
Yeah.
this
You
fucking
do.
thing.
I control the.
You control how much.
I
Gears of
am
War
the sole
6
responsibility that this video game sucks. It is my fault.
costs. Yes.
Can't you call them and be like,
I
fucking,
call Tony
I'm like,
all
what
the
the
time.
fuck, dude?
It's
If I
big.
don't like a video game.
Just calling just a bitch at him. Why you
I
calling
do.
me? Because it's you.
I call you every day. That's what you do.
No, it still works there.
That location will remain renamed.
All I know is
Yeah,
I
we don't name the
nameless,
location.
yes.
All I know is I went into
E.
your old location. They made me sit there for like what was it, 30 to 45 minutes.
For what?
I was like in line to get. You were there
And it was
to
sold
get
out.
like a card for membership or something because he's like, "Oh, just get this." And I was like, "Okay." I'm sitting there in line, and there's two registers are open.
This is a boring story.
It is boring, but fuck it. One guy was returning some stuff, the other person was buying something, and it took them both 30 minutes.
I used to hate that, dude, when you had that one guy that came in, it would take, like, fucking forever just to buy one thing, and you're like, dude, I have a line, like, let me just...
And at the very end, they go, you know what, I'm gonna keep everything. And you're just like, yeah, fuck me, right?
I think the worst thing was, like, I spent, like, an hour processing this guy's, like,
Skylanders.
trade and shit, and it's like, you're gonna get this much. Really, you're gonna get that much? I'm like... I don't control...
Skylanders?
Like, yeah,
it's a dead...
It's like a dead thing that parents buy for their fucking kids, like little,
Oh,
the little figurine
toys.
things. Yeah.
Yes, they can trade them in, and I'll give you a penny for
Or
each.
the worst thing is like when they haggle with you. I'm like, dude, I don't make the prices. I just fucking work here.
That's my favorite. I just work here, guys.
Can you give me 20?
Or when people look at me and they go, may I speak to the manager? And I'm like, speaking. Like the
Those
manager
are
on
always
duty.
the best.
No, man, I turn around and put my finger over my mustache area and be like, I am the manager.
See?
He literally has like a
I think
fucking drawn mustache on the bottom of the counter and
Fucking-
then put it...
Or they were. Look at that roof over there. It looks like two pigeons are having sex.
I need to see this.
They're just all standing.
No, but they were moving in a very rhythmic sex fashion.
I love this part of the podcast we talked about pigeon fucking.
What's
Yeah,
outside the
they
window?
can't see it, but...
Pigeon fucking.
Well, not that. That's not a...
The Joker just got out again.
This is...
Batman punched out his voice box. Now he's a robot. We don't know what to do. The Joker robot's taking over the podcast.
The Joker bot?
We're done. No, it's time to go get dinner. It's time to go get dinner.
I like
can't
that.
go get dinner.
And then go get bowling.
What are we getting for dinner?
We're getting dinner, then bowling.
Where are we getting dinner?
Dinner place.
We haven't decided.
A place that serves dinner.
We're gonna go to Chipotle and I'll get.
Pyology.
We're not going to Chipotle. We could go to Blaze. I could pick up that chick's number.
I don't know.
Oh
what
yeah,
Blaze
she
is.
really
Where's
liked
Blaze?
you. Let's do
Dude,
it.
I'm pretty sure she liked you. And you're like, ah,
He turned on Gonzalez.
And I took off.
He scurried away. He's like,
she was like,
So which one?
how
of
you doing?
He has a fish in his hand.
I think you have a nice ass.
So which one of you is the gremlins? What the hell?
Cut it off, yeah, just cut it the fuck off.